Hi, this is Ashley Victoria Robinson coming to you from the studio at New York Comic Con, and I am here with the strangest, boldest adventurers in the entire convention center, the creatives behind Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Hi, Fred!
Hey, what's up?
How has everyone's New York Comic Con been so far?
Wonderful.
Super.
Amazing.
Comic-Con?
Action-packed.
Did you say,
March
is
1st.
this Comic Con?
Is that what this is?
Well,
Oh, that clarifies a lot.
Oh,
would you do that?
I didn't know that.
Look at all those
Are all of
people.
those comics?
We should get down there.
Wave to the people dressed as you right now.
Is this your first Comic-Con?
No, I've done a few. I've
Your
done a
first
few
New York
now, but
Comic-Con?
we could lie and say that it's my first
It's your
one.
first.
It's the biggest one in North America, so it's a pretty impressive one to be your first.
Okay,
But it's
great.
your first New York Comic Con, right?
It's my first New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
No?
There we go.
You know, at least. You know, I've done Vegas, but let's not talk about
That's
Vegas.
No, what happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas. Also, completely different scale.
Yeah.
Wait, because I know this is a UK show. Have you done an MCM?
An MCM? Maybe. I don't know. I did some small ones. I don't know. I'm clueless. I just go where they tell
We
me.
could be here all day. We could be here all day.
It's a very actor answer. I go where they
go
tell
in
me.
that corner.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Martin, have you checked out James Doohan's original portrayal of Scotty?
Oh, yeah, of course.
How would you rate
Imagine
on,
if he was like, no.
on a,
Wait, someone else played Scotty?
wait till we talk about Simon Pegg. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate his Scottish accent?
Oh, that's a good question. He's consistent, and you know it's great. Like I love his performance and everything.
Of course.
Can I tell that he's not Scottish? Yeah,
I'm Canadian. You can be honest with me about the accent.
but it doesn't really matter. I still really enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's so many fans in Scotland of James Doohan. It's not really affected it. You know?
Yeah.
Like we do get really uppity about our accent and people doing it badly, but no one gets annoyed at him. You know?
So
He
this
gets
is
a pass.
where I ask everybody if they can do their best impression of you.
Oh, great. Here we go. As if you don't do it every day.
Oh, really? Is this what we hear on set? Everyone's best. Oh, no.
Okay, the new. Can you do that? Could you do an okay, the new?
I don't even know what that is.
I do want to ask because Doohan is Canadian. Can you do a Canadian accent?
I had to do one on a TV show, Dairy Girls.
Okay, let's hear it.
It wasn't very good.
Let's hear it. This is only the entire internet.
Canadian.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Wait, I
Martin.
can't swear, can I?
Sure you can.
Ah, gee, fuck, buddy.
That was absolutely delightful. Thank you for letting me bully you into
Delightful
doing
does
that.
not mean good, by the way.
I'll say it was good. Season 3 has a really fun moment where you're using wired phones as a cast. And of course, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, we have like, hello, computer. What are classic pieces of technology you would like to see the characters interact with?
Tamagotchis.
Yes, Celia!
I not to age myself, but I think Tamagotchis are very like cool, older tech, and I think it's like I had 3 of them on a keychain at once, but I don't know. I think to have like a Tamagotchi tribble, like a tribble Tamagotchi, I feel like that'd be really cool, right, guys?
It's fantastic.
Thank you
Love
for
it.
appeasing me,
Love
Henry.
it.
I would like to see us interact with printers
Shady.
And have to set them up and
and just
troubleshoot
be like,
printers.
hundreds of years in the future, printers still do not work.
Yes.
Printers are still the biggest riddle, you know.
They work. They're just incredibly slow.
Right, incredibly slow, things don't connect, and it just still makes no sense. I feel like the audience would feel seen.
I love that. And then Scotty shows up and is like, I can fix it. And it's the one thing he cannot
cannot
solve
fix.
for
I mean,
us,
we
no
just
matter what
right.
happens.
Yeah. Also, I can't fix anything in real life at
Oh,
all.
really?
I'm the kind of guy, I need to phone my little brother constantly. I feel like an old man already. It's ridiculous.
And he's like, I can't help you with this. What is wrong with you?
Exactly.
Henry and Akiva, when you have this many amazing people playing this many amazing characters, is there a lot of pressure on you to be the stewards of the world? Also on, I'll say it, the most popular show in the franchise.
Oh, it's kind of you to say.
Thank you.
I mean, what we spend a lot of time thinking about is making sure that every single person has a purpose, has multiple purposes in a scene. If they're coming into a scene to tell some information to the plot, that is where we start. It's not where we end. We are also thinking, well, what's the character doing in the scene? What's the character doing with someone else in the scene? Can we give them multiple feelings and thoughts and ideas to interact through that? The whole goal is really to say, like, let's give this person a lot of different levels to play and then let them play with it. Like we really try to lean into them and then let them kind of roll with it. So that it's not just what they say, it's also the look. It's not just the look. It's also, how quickly they say it, how slowly they say it, how they do it against the wall, how they do, just every one of those things is important. We want to give them something genuinely to try to deepen it.
Now that you've said that, people on Reddit are going to rewatch the series and they'll be like, okay, well, in this scene, we saw that Ortegas had 3 things to do, and we saw that Scotty only had 2, and there's going to be a running list of that now that you've put that out.
That's
in the
great.
world.
They should watch the show multiple times.
Yeah, of
they
course,
should watch
yeah.
it a lot.
Every
and
click
if they have to
matters.
pay to watch it, that's okay as well.
Yes.
We really fully support that.
And I'll tell you a secret, just don't tell them.
Okay.
All TV shows look the same because they're on TV.
What?
But lo and behold, the way they're made, each one is made can be very different. And our show is as much made by our actors as by the rest of us. That doesn't necessarily happen. We lucked out. Like I've never worked in my life, and I am old, with a cast.
A crisp 25.
I'm really old. I've never worked with a cast that is this talented and universally so. There's not a weak link. There's not even an ordinary link. Everybody is extraordinary. So
Hell
Henry
yeah.
and I kind of race to keep up with them, and sometimes we like to vault them, right? Just to go, yeah, try that. But
dare you.
it is amazing how much of what this is them. And we get to be along for the ride and on occasion go, oh no, let's go left.
That's so
It's
beautiful.
like being given a Ferrari and then being like, oh my God, did we race it fast at all? We have to race it faster. What can we do?
Somewhere the guys who made Ford v Ferrari are like, no, Ford, not a Ferrari, a Ford. Ethan, I know you're a big Magic the Gathering guy. Star Trek MTG is coming out. If you see yourself on a card, will you melt down?
I'll cast them against you so hard. For those that don't know, cast means play the card.
And what do you think would be his ideal power set?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I assume obviously he would be like a blue, maybe like a blue-white. Maybe it's
It's got to
a
be
dual
blue.
color.
Yeah. Oh,
Obviously.
blue-white. Oh.
Maybe 3, maybe two blue, 2 white to cast. Maybe he's a 3/4 tap to draw a card.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa, that's nice.
Whoa. Everyone
Is that-
who's into Magic right now is like their heads are exploding.
And anyone who's
I
not is
actually
like,
have
what?
no idea what
Their
the
heads
card
are
is.
also exploding.
Yeah, if there's one.
There is. There is.
I would
I
assume
don't know.
so.
I'm just.
I hope so.
If there's not, what are we even doing with our lives at this point?
I agree.
So, Melissa, we've seen Ortegas really struggle and go rogue and really get to bloom. We got to see you really bloom and grow as an actor in season 3. Is it fun to go to those places that we've never seen her go before, or is it like super, super challenging?
No, it's an absolute blast, and as an actor, you want that. If you don't want that, I don't know what you're doing. I
Yeah.
personally was presented with these scripts, and I always want to show the audience, and especially fans of Ortegas over the last several seasons who are like clamoring to hear more of her backstory. Like so
Yeah.
much of what I always say when it comes to Ortegas is you see so much of who she is through her work and through how her crew interacts with her and trusts her. The way that she's a pilot, the way that she's a helmsman. You can tell so much about her past and what she did as a soldier and how she's come to this position on the Enterprise. And so I have all these storylines that are always playing throughout, even if nobody else knows. Like a lot of times there's things that I've discussed, and these wonderful people next to me, I've been like, they know about things that I have going on in my head that nobody else will ever know.
That's for the novel that we'll write in 10
yeah,
years, 15
right.
years.
That's for the book coming out. But in this particular season, having her deal with the trauma of feeling like she came up in a situation where she didn't have the answers, and how does she climb out of that? And in so doing, does she become different, or do we see a side of Ortegas that we don't like? Which we saw a little bit of that in the finale of season 1, which I loved, when it was we were in an alternate reality that really shouldn't have existed. That was our producer director Chris Fisher, who directed that. He said, we all love Ortegas. We want to get a drink with Ortegas. We want an Ortegas in this finale of season 1 that we don't like in order to play those sides. So I always love doing that. And in season 3, I got to play a side of her that she couldn't bounce back from. And then I got a whole friggin' episode to play opposite Agorn. So I mean, I don't know what else I can ask for. Well, I do because we have season 4 and season 5 coming up. But for now, it's just been everything as an actor I could have asked for, and as a character. We have a lot of places for Ortegas to go now.
Because there are moments where I imagine you must have received the script and thrown a computer across the room. Like in both joy and rage.
Yeah, never rage. I don't know. I always find out that I'm a little bit strange and that I'm one of those weird actors that I enjoy watching myself. I enjoy watching the shows that I work on. Like when we get like,
what is it like to be God's favorite?
Like, but when I hear people, they're like, I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to look at myself around other people looking at myself. I'm like like when we were just doing that panel and everybody was looking at me flying the ship, I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm here with, a few hundred people. I'm like, at one point, I was like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, I'm in public. Let's not, let's calm down. But yeah, I had a blast shooting it, and I had a blast watching it as well. Like, I watch every episode along with the fans. So I'm glad that everybody enjoyed Terrarium as much as I enjoyed making it.
You missed absolutely the best reaction, by the way, that the idea of anyone throwing a computer across the room behind you. The musical episodes have really, really become fan favorites. Celia, I always look forward to seeing you particularly shine in the musical episodes. But if we are not blessed by more musical episodes in future seasons, what do you think you would like to most see Uhura do? I'm not asking you to spoil something, but just what would you most like to see her do in 4 or 5?
Oh gosh, there was something that I really wanted her to do, and then she gets to do it in season 4, so
It's
I
only
won't
the whole
talk about
internet.
that.
It's fine. It's fine.
What is something? Oh gosh, I mean, Uhura, I've been so fortunate to get to play a really well-rounded character. I think the only shortcoming of Uhura in the original series was that we just didn't get to know her very well. Because of the social climate of the time, people just weren't interested in hearing from Black women. And I think that in Strange New Worlds, we get to sort of color in the lines that Nichelle Nichols left for me to sort of play within. And so I feel really fortunate to say that I can't really think of anything at this moment. Like, there's so much fun stuff that I will not spoil, because they're right behind me. But
they've got their phasers just right below the couch line.
They've spoiled me. I feel so spoiled. They've let me do the infinite galaxy is the limit, and there's no limit to infinity. So I've been able to just cover all the bases. I'm so excited for fans to see Uhura just continue to grow and blossom into a version of herself that is recognizable, but also like unprecedented. It's so good. I'm so lucky.
Okay, I want to ask you this because unprecedented is such a good word, and as we're wrapping down, could everybody tease what's coming up either for your characters or overarching in seasons 4 and 5 in 3 words or less? Oh, everyone just inhaled. I didn't realize that was going to be the hard-hitting question.
3 words. There's not a lot of words.
Well, that way probably the PR person's head doesn't explode. You know what I mean?
Season 4, best horror episode.
Ooh.
Season 5, Our Long Goodbye.
Oh. All right, everyone's got to do better than that now.
There you go.
Ethan, what are you thinking?
Yeah, let's throw Ethan under the bus.
Yeah.
Cherish, forgive, release.
Oh, that's also very beautiful.
Honor, reflect, inspire.
Nice, reflect.
Humbled, growth, learning.
Just gonna end it with.
Do colors. Do it in colors.
Yeah, no. Well, Henry's supposed to go, so I'm
we'll
just
make
gonna
Henry
say
go last.
rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Hell yeah!
That's it.
Especially for Ortegas, I really like that. All right, Henry,
Take us
take
home,
us
Papa.
home. Everyone turn and look at him and make him feel awkward.
Oh my God. Surprise. Reveal. Surprise.
Oh, sandwich. The geniuses behind Star Trek Strange New Worlds, thank you so much for your time at New York Comic Con.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.